to another Ride Along with Goggles. And today we're in Kalispell. We're actually just inside the park here. And picked up three of these little JCB mini excavators, and we're taking them to Welker Farms. And yeah, it should be a good trip. Um, Neat little things. We got the Wade step deck here, which is a beta version of an upcoming trailer from Pizzster modding. And it's a pretty nice trailer, to tell you the truth. And we got something else up front here. It's a little different. We got the Haterbilt, the new version of it, and it's pretty cool. And happy to report you can put an engine in it now without losing the one between the frame rails, which is kind of cool. And you get a choice. Do you want a Cummins, a Cat, or whatever? Can't remember what the third one was. Might have been a Packard, I'm not sure. But anyway, so let's throw a Cat in there. And I got a Detroit diesel under the hood. But a few other things of note here. Let's see what. Oh, you got step tanks now, which I really like. And this is new skin I just did for it. Seminole Transport, Oklahoma City. And yeah, the one one thing really picks me off about this is you don't have the traditional drop bumper on the back anymore. You get and you can't do the frame rails, like the pinstripes on the frame rails. I painted them, but they don't show up because whatever, it just doesn't work. But I put this skin on the Viper, and they work on the Viper, and that same rear bumper is still there on the Viper, which is nice. So this skin will work on the Viper or this one. And I haven't finished it yet. This is finished. This one, no, it's not quite. The stickers and the script are a problem there on the side. A few little things here and there. I got a good version of the Ultra Cab. It's good to go, but I'm going to end up doing it as a skin pack, so I got some work to do. But all in all, it's a nice truck, and I mean, you got to like the price. It's free. And yeah, so without further, we're speaking of Oklahoma City. Let's take a quick look at the map. So I installed this Canamania thing, and you see I did a little trip in it, and it's got Oklahoma City, which is where this outfit's based out of. So I went here and I flew all over here, and is all I can say. And then I couldn't get a job from here up to Calgary, so I went to Calgary and I brought a load down. And it's so disappointing. Like after you drive around and all this stuff, or if you're lucky, if you've got Pro Mods Canada, or can't wait for it to be back. Or just, you get used to driving this kind of terrain and scenery, and you go here and it's like, well, this is where I live, and I look at it and go, oh man, it missed the mark by a fair bit. I can see they tried, they got a, couple buildings that might look right or whatever, but for the most part, it's like kind of painful. So I'll just hang on for Pro Mods to get over to Alberta, I think. But anyway, so that's that. And the Oklahoma thing isn't so good either. So, but this skin is in anticipation of Oklahoma, and there'll be some more. I generally do 2, 3, 4, maybe more skins for each state as they come up. So we'll see what we can do for what other ones we can do for Oklahoma. And you'll notice since I did the one for, oops, gotta put it in gear. So I did that one for the Blueprint Modding 521. I changed the skin. I made the, it's cream colored here. It was dark green on the BPM one. And the thing with the dark green is it limits the colors you can use for the painted part. Like red kind of looked like, Christmas with the red and the green. Didn't look right. So blue doesn't look good with the green.
After 100 yards, turn right.
Blue looks okay with this.
Turn right.
So I changed that color. Oh, that guy's not going to stop. I was hoping to get one of these guys to stop. No, he's not going to stop. What about this guy? There we go. We need a whole bunch of road to get out of here. Let's see if that other guy's going to come too close. This long wheelbase with this trailer at 53 feet and rear axles isn't real handy. And up here we're going to turn left. We're going to make the navigator mad, but we're going to go through the park.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Sorry there, Lori. No can do. Boy, look at the traffic. Wow. Here goes a gremlin. No, a pacer. Here, we better get out here. The little float plane across the water there, that little yellow guy. I flew over and had a look at it. It's pretty funny. It's got the, like you would see in the Curtis P-40 Warhawk, you know, the shark's teeth, shark's jaw, mouth thingy, painted on it. Kind of funny on a, looks like a Piper Cub. PA-18 or a Piper Cub, or kind of funny. Got a Detroit DD60 in here. I like how the way the engine sounds are recorded for Z-Mod. Now, I'm not sure other trucks that they do it, or engines, but like if you're standing outside the truck and you turn one way, you hear it in your, you know, your right ear, and then turn the other way and hear it in the left ear. It's kind of neat. Little BMW like I used to own, 535. Yeah, sunroof and everything. I had that thing for years and years and years. It was such a good car, holy. Okay, we're gonna get in the left lane here a little bit. Try and stop any traffic that might be coming from the other side of this hairpin. They'll sense something in the road and stop if they're partway around the corner, because it's a tight one. Doesn't work in real life, folks. Don't try it in real life. That works in the game. See, that guy stopped, and he would have been stopped there for a while because the AI knows there's somebody in the lane. Got my windows down, or oh, they're up. Drive-by cam. See if we can keep it on the road with that thing going. Oh man, I think it says get back in the cab. That could be what's happening there, because the corner. Let's see, what else do we got? We got that one. Got that. Oh yeah, this too. The lookout camera that That's a good one for viewing the scenery here. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, after, like, you just look at this, and, like, I enjoy the scenery in the game so much that it makes it kind of hard to do that sea to sea and Canamania thing. Because it's all about, and I had a conversation with Recon about this a while ago, and I made that comment, and he said, well, the guys that are into C to C are into mileage, like they're into long trips and putting on mileage. So I kind of get it. Like it's the only way they're gonna do it. But they're certainly not doing it for the scenery. That's for sure. Good, good photo. Looking down the edge here. Yeah, this is so good. This scenery, and there's just with the coming out of Calgary, it was just like driving in a trench. So they don't have to do any scenery in the distance. There's just a little bit on your right and a bit on your left, and you can't see beyond it, so they don't have to draw it. Which, I kind of understand. It's not a big high buck operation, but if you want to see some scenery, not the way to do it. See if anybody's going to pull out in front of us here at this exit up ahead here. They tend to not give you much slack. Okay, nice. Turn that on to low. Kind of loud from out there. Let's put the windows up. heard me say it before. I gotta change that button. Well, that was entertaining. Oh boy. Yeah, so I based this truck and the Ultra Cab out of Welker Farms. And after I had a look at Oklahoma and said nope. And yeah, Recon's made there's some changes there, especially the terrain on the way in. It's way different. You'll see.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, hey, the vintage truck traffic there reminds me. I've seen a few of my trailers going by, trailer skins in this pack. So I guess the dude's pulling them off of Steam and putting them in his mod. Ooh. What if we're gonna? Yeah, we're gonna be all right on that corner. See how that trailer really turns in tight near the end of your turn. Yeah, I saw when I was editing the last ATS video with the BPM 521. I saw a tanker like that go by, a Harbin's tanker, with the Super Test skin on it. And then when I was going south out of Calgary earlier, I saw a Timty or Super Van 90 or something going north with an old school skin on it. So those would be right out of Steam. So, no, fair play. They're for public use, but as long as he isn't selling them.
Go straight.
We'll have to keep our eyes open, see if we can spot another goggles trailer in traffic.
After 100 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead.
It's pretty funny. Like I was editing the video, and I was looking for a spot to put in the, like, subscribe, whatever, that little buttons. And, I just moved the slider throughout the video. Like, I don't watch the whole video through and pick a spot. Okay, this one should be about midpoint in the video, so I'll drag it to midpoint real quick. And I landed right up beside a Super Test vintage Fruhoff tanker. It's kind of interesting. These little mini excavators are a combined load 52,000. I think that might be a little heavy, but I think, this trailer, in all fairness, it's a beta, so this is a work in progress. So gotta take a bit of that guy's lane, keep ourselves off the curb here. That's a long trailer, 53 footer. Yeah, one thing they had right on that highway out of Calgary is it was going south. It's funny. It was, yeah, it was a bit disappointing. Yes, I'll put a link to the Haterbilt in the description, so if you want to grab it. And if you're, like I've mentioned before, if you really want the Viper and you can't find a copy of it that's not all messed up, I have a copy of the Viper on my Discord. Started a couple new channels on my Discord today too, one for ATS and one for ETS. And they're going to be where if you've got, you know, a free mod that's out there and it's less than 500 megabytes, and throw it on there. There's no harm nor foul if it's a freebie. Just no pirated mods, please. That's all. Just because it could be on one of those mod hosting sites doesn't mean it's legitimately free. So it's got to be for real free to get on there.
Go straight.
Canada, that away. Yeah, the trip down from Calgary comes in at Shelby.
Go straight.
Coming up is Recon's ag dealer. What we got going on here? A giant woodpecker. Or is it it's a penguin with a toucan. What the heck is that all about?
Keep right.
Combine heading down the road. They should put the header trailer behind him and have the dude pulling his own header. Then again, that would get in trouble when they turn a corner. So here's the dealership in Etheridge.
Go straight.
Let's hop out so we can have a look. Oh, try to stay on the road. That's all recon stuff. Very cool. CLT 9000 just went by, and there's an LTL 9000. Very cool. And here we are in Shelby. Well, trip's almost over, and we didn't see any goggles trailers. I wonder if I don't think he put skins on the trucks. I haven't noticed that in the traffic. In the traffic, you know, the classic. So, oh yeah, sorry, I'm just sort of, I should have introduced that topic properly. I've got the 80s mod and the Project 80s, I think, or no, Project, I can't remember what it's called. Geez, I always forget. I'll put the link in the video again, and the link will take you to the mods. I put
After
them on
100
my
yards, turn right.
my Google Drive, so you don't have to worry about going and navigating
Turn right.
share mods.
50 yards, turn left.
You just have to watch that trailer come in real quick. See, near the end of the turn? It's almost on the curb now. We might have just touched it. You gotta really watch this thing. Well, didn't see any trailers. Yes, I delivered a load of lumber from Calgary to Leg Arm's house earlier. And I went over and
After 100 yards, turn left.
I picked the truck up at the farm. So that's where I based it out of. And the drive up here, you're going to see it's good.
Turn left.
Scenery's a lot different than the last time we came up here in a video. You'll see that, look at the hills and terrain and stuff. And a little bit windier road. I'd say it's different in there, if anything. I don't know if anything looks different in there. But this all looks different. Like the terrain, a lot more going on with it. This looks, a lot more realistic with the little patches of, excuse me, the way the earth is on the one side of these little hills. That's what it looks like. That's what southern Alberta and southwestern Saskatchewan look like. And this is very close to it. This is right in the neighborhood. So this skid's kind of cool. I put a little double pinstripe around the outside of the fender there, gold and cream. And on the tank panel underneath. I put some pinstripe on the air cleaner. Now that's kind of debatable. I don't know if that's going to make it into the mod. And the reason is, see, it goes over those straps. And this is the custom air cleaner that's fully painted. And I like that a lot, but then when you throw the straps on it, if you want chrome straps, it kind of ruins it. I might just leave it in, I don't know. Well, here we come. Let's see, I wonder, imagine, well, I actually have no idea where we're going to drop this off, so drive across the trigger and find out. There's the manage symbol. There's the service. Oh, that's our parking spot. Oh, okay. Well, we just drive around the yard and drive right into it. Well, that's easy. Or we could back into it. Well, let's go for a tour around the yard. So we got bins out here now. An old tires. Got the loader there that you can see from space. Grain loading. Yeah, I believe you can only take grain out. There's no point in bringing it. I don't know if you can bring seed in or not. That would be an interesting thing. Swimming pool. I think it had some furniture in the last version too. Flags animated. That's cool. I like that. There's your fuel. Service. And this trailer is awesome. You can have an aluminum deck or this light wood deck. So I put the light wood one on. I would imagine it's probably a white oak or something. It's something tough to be uncovered. Hmm. 217 miles, 48 gallons. Yeah, pretty easy on the fuel with that lot of downhill, and we weren't pushing it too hard. We were trying to make a, high speed. So let's have a look at a couple things here. I wonder if we can zoom in far enough. Yeah, so like I say, that pinstripe goes over those bands, and I did the little cutout around the 476 on the air filter to make that show up, which is kind of cool. And then I extended the front, make it look more like a traditional Seminole paint job. That lower stripe that goes through the Peterbilt emblem. And what else? Oops, I'm steering the wheels. What else was there? Oh yeah, the rear fender stripe. It's a double stripe, and then same double stripe on the panel between the tanks. And see, it's got some kind of steady or mounting mechanism under there now that I don't recall from before. But yeah, all in all, oh, I changed the MacGyver script on the door to a little fancier one. And yeah, there you go. Hopefully I can finish it all up for the other trucks and get it out soon. I've probably got a skin, what do you call it? Folgers racing skin for the Pizzster 389 coming out before this comes out. So anyway, look for that later today, perhaps, and this one following it. And yeah, we'll carry on from there, and hope you guys enjoyed the trip. And as always, take care, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.